What are some of the major environmental problems in your country today?
In my opinion, today there are many major environmental problems in my country, like air pollution. It's due to the traffic and factory. Besides that, there is quite a pollution problem. It often happen in the rivers, in the sea, from the industrial waste and deforestation or loss of biodiversity.
Why do you think some people are not concerned about protecting the environment?
I think they lack of awareness, education about the environment, and they think the action is no matter for the environment. So protecting the environment is not really vital for them. And besides that, environmental protection seems too expensive or time consuming and more and people often prioritize money and convenience over nature.
What can governments do to encourage people to care more about the environment?
I think government can do a lot to encourage people to care more about the environment. Like they can introduce some laws on pollution and waste. For example, they can find people or company or factories that harm the environment. Besides that, they should invest in green public transport to reduce emissions, and also government can organize campaigns or and education programs to raise awareness. And if I think if people understand how their action affect the environment, they are more likely to change their action.
How can individuals contribute to solving environmental issues?
Nowadays, there are many simple things that individuals can do. We can reduce plastic use by bringing reusable bags or bottles. We can also save electricity by turning lights and use the public transport or bicycle instead of private cars. Even small actions like sorting your chest or planting trees is also can solve the environmental issues. In my opinion, if many people make small changes, the impact will be big.
Do you think modern technology helps or harms the environment?
I believe technology can help and harm the environment. It also depends on how we use it. On one hand, technology has created problems like electronic waste and pollution from factories. On the other hand, it has also brought some solutions like solar panels, electric cars, and recycling systems. So, in my opinion, technology is not the problem; it is how humans use it that really matter.
Why is it important to teach children about environmental protection?
In recent days, teaching children about the environment is really vital because they are the future. If they learn from a young age to respect nature and live sustainably, they will grow up with good habits. Also, children often influence their families when kids remind their parents to recycle and save water. It can change the household, and moreover, it also has appeal more environmentally conscious society over time.
How do environmental problems affect people's lives in different parts of the world?
From my perspective, environmental issues affect people in different ways. It depends on where they live. For example, in some poor countries, drought can destroy crops and cause hunger. But some areas in the coastal areas, rising sea levels may force people to leave their homes, and in the big cities, air pollution caused serious health problems. So, although we all live in the same planet, but the effect can be very unequal.
Do you think businesses should be responsible for reducing their environmental impacts?
Yes, definitely. Business reduce a lot amount of waste and pollution, especially factories. I think they should be responsible for using cleaner technologies and reducing emissions. Also, many companies have the money and power to make big impact. If business only care about profit, the environment will suffer. So, therefore, I think government should force business to be more eco-friendly.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of using renewable energy resources?
In my opinion, the main advantage is that renewable energy like solar and hydropower is clean, doesn't produce greenhouse gases. It also reduces our dependence on fossil fuels, which are running out. However, there are some disadvantages. For example, the cost of installing solar panels or wind turbines can be high. Also, renewable energy depends on weather, so it's not always reliable.
How do you think climate change will affect the world in the next 20 years?
I think in the next 20 years, some more extreme weather events like flood, heat waves, and rainfires. Climate change may also cause food shortage, especially in poor countries. Sea levels will continue to rise, which may weaken coastal cities. On the right side, I hope that government and companies will take a serious action and invest in clean energy to slow down the effects.